Welcome everyone, and thank you for attending. Today, we will focus on how to review a presentation effectively, assess feedback from participants and stakeholders, and make necessary changes to improve future presentations. Let's start with why it's important to review presentations. After delivering a presentation, evaluating its effectiveness is critical to understand what worked and what didn't. It helps us to continuously improve our communication, engagement, and the overall delivery of the content. Now, how do we evaluate the effectiveness of a presentation? There are several methods you can use. Self-reflection. Ask yourself questions like, did I meet my objectives? Did the audience stay engaged? And was the message clear? Audience engagement. Did the audience ask questions or did they seem disengaged? The level of interaction can indicate how effective your message was. Time management. Did you cover all topics within the allotted time? Visual and verbal clarity. Were your slides and explanations clear and easy to follow? Was there a balance between text and visuals? The next crucial step is seeking and discussing feedback from participants and relevant stakeholders. The feedback will help you understand how your audience perceived the presentation. There are a few approaches to gathering feedback. Feedback forms or surveys. These can be distributed post-presentation to gather detailed responses on different aspects such as content, delivery, and clarity. Direct feedback sessions. After your presentation, you can conduct a short Q&A or a group discussion to ask participants for their immediate thoughts. Stakeholder meetings. Discuss the presentation with key stakeholders to get their insights on the content's relevance and impact. When seeking feedback, it's essential to focus on several areas. Content relevance. Did the content meet the needs and expectations of the audience? Engagement and interaction. Were participants actively involved? Clarity. Were the key messages easily understood? Pacing. Was the presentation too fast, too slow, or just right? While collecting feedback is important, it's equally critical to handle it constructively. Feedback can be positive or critical, and your response matters. Be open to suggestions. Listen actively and avoid becoming defensive. Clarify constructive criticism. If something is unclear, ask for specific examples so you can make targeted improvements. Appreciate positive feedback. Reinforce what worked well and build on it in future presentations. After receiving feedback from the participants, it's time to discuss it with stakeholders. Ask questions like, how do they view the effectiveness of the content? Are there any areas they think need improvement? What suggestions do they have for better alignment with organizational goals? Now, based on the feedback you've gathered, it's time to make improvements. Here are some ways to implement feedback effectively. Content revision. If the feedback highlights gaps or overcomplications, simplify or add more depth where necessary. Delivery improvement. Adjust your tone, pacing, or presentation style based on audience responses. Visual adjustments. Modify your slides to improve clarity, reduce clutter, use clearer visuals, and focus on key points. Interactive elements. If engagement was low, consider adding more Q&A sessions, polls, or discussions to keep the audience involved. Let's look at a real-world example. Imagine presenting to a group of managers, and feedback shows that the data-heavy slides overwhelmed them. Based on that, you could simplify the data, break it down into smaller sections, or use more visuals like charts and graphs to make it easier to understand. Evaluating feedback and making changes shouldn't be a one-time process. Each presentation offers a new opportunity to learn and improve. Regularly updating your content, delivery methods, and interaction strategies will help you stay relevant and effective. To wrap up, evaluating the effectiveness of your presentation and seeking feedback are essential steps to becoming a better presenter. By making thoughtful changes based on feedback, you not only improve your own skills, but also provide more value to your audience. Thank you for watching this video.